have some retcons from what Elijah said last time because I decided to go through and make it make sense with that timing stuff.
Okay, cool.
And we are live now.
Oh,
I meant the. Sorry about.
No, I just made that noise.
It's
fine.
So, we are missing a member, and we started later because, like, subconsciously, I was like, I feel like we need one more person, and then
because you were talking about how good Marathon was.
That's right,
Marathon
everybody. I'm a marathon
so
streamer. I'm a marathon streamer right now.
Man, I am so sorry for your existence.
Joshy, the check's not gonna fucking. They're not gonna cut the fucking check if you shit talk the game. Josh, shut up.
Oh, cool. I see you made a new Fugi, it seems.
So.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a sound test before we address the new elephant in the room.
I can't believe 7 is
another
dead!
That was nuts.
Ah, man.
I can't believe 7 will never show up again, just like Zach.
Oh, well. I'm not gonna miss
They shitted and farted to death.
Alrighty. So I wanna do a sound check before we start.
Alright. Let me do the deafens and the mutes. Give me a second. Alright,
They're making
go
him
nuts.
deaf and mute in there.
Alright, Joshy, say something.
This episode is brought to you by Adam and Eve, whatever the fuck. Why is Roboots?
We don't have any money for that.
Oh no, that's that. Oh no, that's Bones. It's just to the left.
That's really funny. No, I forgot the name of it. The fucking website where you can. It's about dating people and you're actively cheating.
That's definitely not
That's,
Adam and Eve.
That Adam and Eve is like a thing.
Sex toy website.
Sex toy where you can buy sex toys anonymously. Sex toy like sex stuff.
I went with that. I know what Adam and Eve is. I just went with that because I tried to remember what it was.
Hold on a second. What the fuck was it?
Ashley Madison. There you go.
Ashley Madison.
That's an app for cheating on your wife.
And you know what? Probably not the worst list of people.
I'm sure there are many women on that app who are real who want to have sex
Also, the
with
reason
you.
that everyone knows that about Ashley Madison is because they got hacked a lot, revealing everyone's secret information and who they've been cheating with.
Yeah.
There was a massive hack, and that's how I know it exists.
It was definitely wild. Not the worst client list to be released to the public, though.
Alright, testing myself.
I feel like more got done about the people on Ashley Madison than the people on the list that you're thinking of.
Well, a lot of people on the Ashley Madison thing did it to
Venn
themselves.
They face social justice. A rarity these days.
Testing myself again. I moved my mic.
I forgot to do the fucking Google Earth image.
Damn, we're not getting that girth image? Fuck.
Google Earth, there we go.
Not girth maxing?
Alrighty.
We're not girth maxing?
Alright, I think it's good.
Alrighty. Last time on Hunter the Road Trip.
Also, I can't believe you didn't mention the best website, tris.something. I forget what the dot is. Just a straight-up prostitution website.
I see the thumbnail is spires of corruption.
It'll auto-change. It will auto-change, trust. If I change it now, it will be a permanent image of a hot dog.
Also, is it you see,
He loves that picture of a hot dog.
Yeah,
never
really
mind.
loves that picture.
I'll make a proper thumbnail, but you won't see the hint of who would be on that thumbnail until later. So, There is a bouquet of flowers at the doorstep of the bus, and there are severed fingers nestled within the bouquet of flowers.
What kind of flowers are they?
Roses. Oh, what did I say?
What color roses?
Red.
Red.
Okay.
I don't know flower language.
The red rose is romantic.
And what else was in
probably
that?
could-
Love.
No, I probably
See,
could
What
probably
else
could
was-
guess that one, honestly.
I wasn't ready for to come up with a.
Come up with what?
What was he
Oh,
gonna say? You trailed off there.
Was
Got it.
Wait, no, am I cutting out? I shouldn't be cutting
They
out.
killed
A little
it.
bit.
He's back.
Oh.
I
I think I have to kind of lower my auto sensitivity input.
wasn't
Yeah, I
ready
think Discord-
expecting.
I think Discord changed it again
did
because I was having
something
issues the
alright.
other
What are
day
people
too.
talking about? I'm so lost.
I love Discord. I love Discord. I love Discord. It's such a great app.
Kind of is a bitch.
Joshy was talking about how he needs to adjust his sound settings, and I mentioned that I
This
think they
would happen
changed
on
it
Stoked.
internally again because I was having issues the other day too.
Also,
Uh.
AC, what is Joshy's Fugi supposed? What is that paper supposed to be? Is that like a deed? What is that thing? Is that a license? What is that?
It is a temporary license.
Mhm.
It is a paper thing that you would put in
To
the thing,
kill.
in the actual thing that holds the license plate.
It's a temporary license plate. I had one of those when I bought my new car.
I'd imagine this guy probably doesn't have the ability to drive legally, given that he's old. Very old.
So, AC, what else was in that bouquet of flowers?
Severed fingers, and there appeared to be a actually I don't think there was though. I remember there was a letter that from last time. I forgot what it said. However, I'd be thinking
Dude, I
here.
gotta say, this world that we're living in just stresses me the fuck out. Like, we were in a secret underground science facility. We went to the afterlife for a little bit, and now we're being chased down by these chuckleheads.
Also, AC,
Well-
just question: are you noticing like any peaking on your end on the volume? I don't know, something feels like a little staticky, more than usual.
I'm unsure.
I just was unsure if it was a game thing. It might just be me. Don't worry about it.
So
It's probably not a big deal.
you do, there is a letter inside the bouquet.
I believe Elijah was the one that initially had it. Elijah's gonna take the letter and open it.
Carmine is gonna see the bouquet and go, "Hey, what's that?" And then he's gonna pass out.
Carmine, go back in the van.
He's
Go back in
passed
the, go back in
out.
the bus.
He's,
Oh, wait,
you,
that's
we
right
are
here.
all in the bus.
Go back to the
Would
first.
someone
uh,
like to? Would someone like
Can
to?
someone like pick him up and put him further in the building?
Can someone please put the child back to safe distance from this?
Charlie is going to help move him.
Wait, why are you putting me up there when I'm already on the Fuki?
Oh yeah, you are. I forgot.
Oh, you're a fucking vampire. Why don't you move? And you got the super strength shit. Don't you?
You know what? This would have been a better pick considering.
Elijah's just gonna open the letter and read that, ignoring Steph's comments.
As he's getting
So-
dragged, just mumbling,
Do you-
"I see I see," and that, but he's also passed out.
So
Dear
inside
pesky
this letter
brothers.
lies deep within the letter is, we invite you to enjoy the festivities while the night is young.
That sounds like a party.
There's also a little note. P.S. This is only the beginning. There will be more from where this came from.
Well, this is certainly new, but not unexpected.
You
This group tends to like. Well, let's just say their killings were what they describe as odd. However, most of it seemed relatively small in nature. It seems that they're going quite larger with this one.
Did it say a date, like a time?
Or
Location?
It hasn't said a location. It's just said that the only thing you know for a time is tonight. Another thing that you have been made aware of. Another thing you've been made of is that the time is tonight, and that there will be more from where that came from.
This is just fucking stupid.
I wonder where this could be. Do we have any idea?
Well, considering how small the town is, I assume that it's not far off. And also considering that the most recent event seemed to have happened in a public bar, they are probably going to strike somewhere very noticeable.
Wait, it happened outside of the bar, right?
No, it happened inside of
It happened in the bar.
Wait, the bodies?
There was a new killing that was all the news where right after you guys left, people were killed in the bar.
Oh, okay.
Alright, can we track any patterns here?
Where was the first killing?
The first killing was near the church. There were various masked men all missing their fingers. The second killing that you guys found was in a building right in eye view of the bar. The various corpses forming a heart shape, organs laid about, and some of the corpses seemed like they were dry. The only other when it comes to other crime scenes, you've only seen the two.
Did we see if did the second killing also have bag hits on the heads?
Only one of them.
Only one out of how many?
Out of several. If you had to guess, around almost like, I would say like almost 9.
Now, from the news, do we know if there were any bagheads that were killed in the bar?
From what
I should probably wait. Like,
is that a bad word? Did I say a bad word? I don't know.
No,
I think he's questioning your logic.
Because, like, I thought we went over this. Are you saying that, like, if you're wondering if there was more bag-headed people?
I'm wondering if the vampires are putting the bags on their heads, or
no, we went over this. We went over this. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, the bagheads are the black spirals.
Yeah.
Also,
they're unrelated to these guys.
To say something, to give you evidence from observation, Jerry, Seven, and Zach went into the bar before the incident. None of these masked individuals are anywhere to be seen when they entered the bar.
Well, that's kind of part of the thing, is I'm curious if they are getting put on their heads, like, after death, or if they were put on their heads
The masked individuals
fight.
had a uniform. Usually black, like a black jean pants, and more of a sweater. It's almost kind of like what Victor wears underneath his green coat.
Well, no, like, the thing I'm confused about is that I thought we cashed this out almost entirely last time, that the Baghead Spiral guys were a completely different faction and a part of Victor's faction. Like, isn't that what Malcolm told us, like, last
Malcolm did it. Malcolm did assure us, and if not, I'll have him assure you all now of that very incident. I keep forgetting I named the image file bus driver.
Because I remember that.
I'm mainly just curious if there's any connecting points. I'm trying to put together...
No, there's no connecting points.
The masked individuals were working with Victor at the moment, but these isolated killings seem to be a rather separate incident.
I'm also just kind of trying to think of, like, how much influence this cult has, or if they're a foreign force, and why they are coming here. or if they are getting brought here.
I thought
like if they're embedded in the town already, or if they're
like if the townspeople have.
I did some research already. I did some research already. I scouted ahead with old Bessie, scouting bird I've been able to call upon. Very trusty fellow. And after doing some observations, they don't have the Victor's fangs haven't been embedded in this town specifically. However, from various researchings I have done, and even before I gathered you all here, he has had influence over chunks of larger areas. So, most likely, these masked individuals came in and didn't originate from this area.
Okay, I'm just curious why suddenly these guys went after them specifically. It just seems like a weird connection. It feels like a thing that couldn't just be a coincidence.
What had happened was, and allow me to explain, is that they were most likely saw an opportunity because they were tracking you. They knew you were at whatever location you were, and decided to make an art piece of supposedly individuals that were waiting for you.
Okay, I take it I shouldn't worry about the Black Spiral dancers.
For now.
I guess we should worry about them like we can worry about the bagmen in like the general sense, but
worry
not
about
worry
about them in an abstract way.
Maybe this might be a
seems
thing
like
where I'm
something
letting
that should be on like the back burner
if they're
a
not
little
eating
bit for
I-
now.
A part of me wonders if maybe my meta knowledge is possibly doing me a disservice here because I hear Black Spiral dance, I go. Anyway,
let's not focus on that stuff for right now.
all right.
Okay, so
AC, is there anything I could roll to find a pattern to try to figure out like what it might be connecting these murders, where the next one could be?
Oh, there's a couple of dice rolls you can make. So it depends on what patterns you want to seek out specifically. But also, there's another thing to it where if you want to look into something, you can either ask the people who know about it, or you can make an investigation roll when you approach one of the crime scenes.
Wait, so it would have to be an investigation. There's no way to just kind of like take a guess off of our current knowledge?
Not so far at the moment.
Well, I will say,
We're playing the investigation game. We have to go investigate things. We can't
I
just
thought
sit
we
here.
already did.
I know we didn't. I will also add real quick. Elijah does have some information about these guys.
Elijah, do you know anything about what's happening?
Sharon, speak up! Spit it out!
Would that cause Elijah to make a willpower to not
the story
be
morning
prone to
glory.
violence?
It might do a real power roll not to make him prone to violence, but I'll make it an easy one.
Can you make it? Can you do the violence on Edwin? I'm asking sincerely.
Let me see. What
If
would
he
that
succeed,
be?
willpower, that might be composure plus resolve. Like, once again, it's a willpower roll. It's the only roll in the system that's an attribute plus attribute instead of attribute plus skill.
Oh, okay. So yeah, here. I will go ahead and roll that. What's the difficulty?
I'll just say 3.
Shit, not hold that.
I barely meet. So I assume. Okay, so you'll see Elijah kind of start gripping the cane a little bit, and he'll noticeably do like the fucking, you know, the what is it, the chest cross the forehead a little bit there. I would recommend not pressing me like that. But yes, I do have some information. on this specific, let's say, group of individuals. You've already met, I believe his name is Zeke. Man with red hair and
Zeke.
lively personality. I particularly don't know his background, but the most I can say is that he seems a lot more in touch with the killing aspect rather than the more grotesque piece of it. He is a rather dangerous individual, as you've seen. There's also an additional man with an odd mask. I know very little about this individual, but he seems to be rather mysterious in some way. As for the one in charge, that would be the self-proclaimed saint. The saint is Philip's father, and Philip was my niece's lover before meeting your friend. Let's just say he was always odd, but after Philip's death, he had, let's say, started embracing this side you're seeing now. No one, other than that, no one really knows anything else. I don't even know, I couldn't even get a real name. He just refers to himself as Saint Valentine's.
Who was the first guy again with the mask?
He's a, he, do you want me to answer that in character or out?
For the sake of time, I would say, unless you're asking somebody else, I would say for the sake of time.
Did you already state his name? I think.
No, Elijah does not know his name. All he knows is that he wears like a skull mask like that, and he is pretty much like a mysterious figure.
Okay, because I was reading something whenever you were going through that. I got most of the saint. I missed this guy's exposition.
He's mysterious. We don't know what his deal is, and he wears a mask. That's his deal.
You already know what I'm thinking, but I'm not gonna say it.
Just the random part of the crew.
No, don't worry about it, Vampire Man.
Wait, me? You hear coming from the back, and it
not
is...
you, not you, the priest Vampire Man.
Oh, yeah, him.
Venator over here.
My name is...
Is that game even out yet?
Don't worry about it. Elijah.
My name is Elijah. Thank you.
All right.
You're welcome, Mr. Dead Money.
If we
Is that another willpower roll?
You know what I'm calling you.
But like, yeah, that's the thing. That sounds like an insult.
I'm starting to think the vampire's a liability. Maybe we should kill him.
It's a video game reference. It's a video. Don't worry about it.
To a character that comes out in 2026? It's currently 2024, you know.
Yeah, whatever. I play Limbus Company. Look, at this point, I guess I just have metacognitive awareness. I'm just doing that, I guess.
If we have any extra exposition, we should probably get it out lest we explore.
I do like exploring.
And investigating.
I do like that too.
Do you have any stats in your investigation, Steph?
On like a theoretical level, I enjoy it.
I will also add, since I'm giving information already, that these killings, their main purpose, well, currently, are what they describe as art pieces. From my understanding, the Saint always did enjoy killing, but he would describe the body as a work of art, but the whole package seemed to be hidden beneath the skin.
Well, that sounds like medical shit. Maybe there's something to do with any doctor facilities.
But that is most of the information that I have. If you have any gleaming idea of where we might want to go, I'm more than willing to accompany.
AC, could you bring up the big map for a second?
I'm going to do that, and while I do that, I'm going to make it edits to the map while you guys look at it. Oh, let me see here. What's it? There we go. This is the right one.
Alright, could you point out to where each of the killings were? I don't know if maybe there's a way I could actually intuit any clues, or if there's just too much lacking in information.
Oh, I was going to point them out. I was gonna well, I'll say for now, there's one. This is the bar. This is where the heart was. And this was the first one you saw with the masked men. Which I'm gonna open up Clip Studio Paint while you think about that and mark those accordingly.
Maybe that crazy guy with the tinfoil can help us. He likes to spy on shit.
Actually, that's a fairly good point. Shit.
Did he say that they were lizards first?
He did say there was lizard people in the government.
Reptilians?
I'm just something I really want to do. I don't think I'll do this, but something I really want to do is to go to him and say, "We've discovered a lizard plot, and don't worry, we have aliens helping us." As we then bring out like a single eye thief.
Fucking go.
Do we have any eye thieves?
Yeah, remember we now have control of the eye thieves.
I thought
we gotta move them
I was
somewhere.
gonna say they're all still in the bunker, aren't they? Or the
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they're hanging out with
Carmine made
Our
an
good
app
friend Sylvan.
to use the control chip to control them.
All right.
But no, I don't actually think we should say we found aliens.
I think we should use the eye thieves to siege the cultist compound when we find it.
Okay, so
The Warner map.
Alright, so let me just go ahead and consult this proverbial map here that's been placed in front of us, kind of. So let's see. We know for a fact that one of these murders just happened in front of the church. Come to think of it, did anything special happen while we were in the fucking? Didn't something special happen in like the Forbidden Zone while we were in the fucking like around the church in the same like general purpose of the area?
You mean the Shadowlands?
Yeah, did something happen in the Shadowlands? Kind of like when around
thing
the
with the
church, like
school.
right before we left. It was the school.
But I think that was just how the Shadowlands work. Unless you want to do an occult check.
You could do an occult check if you want to get a hint out of the Shadowlands. That'd
Sure,
be
yeah,
occult.
I could.
Yeah.
I was gonna also offer to do it.
Yeah, occult plus intelligence at a difficulty 4, and whoever wins this check gets the hint in the Shadowlands.
Alright, occult and int?
Occult and int. You are
Assume anybody can roll?
Anybody can roll. This is anybody's game. Anybody can roll it.
And occult.
There you
There's
go.
enough of this, so I'm not gonna waste any
I
fucking.
just didn't even realize I didn't have my character sheet open.
I did get it.
I put mine in first.
So,
It's okay.
for those who recall it, so those who are able to successfully recall the information, the Shadowlands is Purgatory. And you remember your one-on-one fight with a Reaper. The Reaper who was born. And you remember that the audience that gathered, you noticed there was a bunch of people in the crowd that had very modern outfits and some faces that you may have seen passing by on the way to the bunker initially. And what you can recall from that being purgatory is that you did see some of the spirits of the very recent victims.
Ah, okay.
You know.
Okay, can we go back to the... Can we go back to the... Alright, cool.
Wait,
well,
so
yeah,
was
so
Elisha not supposed to roll on that?
No, you can...
Everybody could.
Everybody
Because,
could.
like, for
Here's the
Elisha,
thing.
he doesn't remember that, but I like to think that Elisha, through, like, things he's talked about and heard through the Vine, he's kind of aware of that type of stuff.
That's a cult. Whenever you make a successful occult roll, that means your character is able to recall that knowledge through the grapevine and whatnot. If your character has a low occult, they don't really know that stuff. That's the power of the occult roll.
3 in a cult, baby.
So if I could just kind of provide some general observations. Number one, 2 of these murders happened like effectively down the street from the house with the camera, which means that fucking tin hat guy might actually be a little bit useful if he's willing to actually share anything that he may have seen with the camera stuff. Maybe we'll have like a general idea of where they're going. More than that, there was a murder that happened right outside the church where we were just leaving, and as we were going back toward the bus, we were assaulted then too. So I don't really know if it's much of a pattern. These happened in 2 fairly public locations, and one that just happened to not be, inhabited at the time, I guess.
Oh, but Steph, I have an idea. We gotta think with portals. We gotta go to the Deadlands and talk to ghosts.
I don't think we need to go.
And then
I really don't.
you recall something. The portal's placement was unpredictable. It opened in random areas throughout the facility. This was not and the original main portal was closed. This is not something that could be purposely willed upon, unfortunately.
Mr. Vampire Man.
What?
Elijah, that was it. Yes, you too, if you know. Smith, do you know what was his name, Jimmy?
Jimmy. Yeah, that's his
vampire
name.
that could talk to the dead?
Yeah, Jimmy.
Do you know a Jimmy?
Well, I
that
don't...
can talk to the dead.
Well, and Smith is kind of... Oh, I've heard about him. He's one of them, Hakata types. I try not to mess with them when I can, but I think I forget his fucking last name, which is kind of weird because his whole family had like this whole vampire mobster thing going on. But basically, I knew he traversed the dead, and he kind of travels across the country every now and then for various meetings. That's all I know.
What would Elisha have to roll to know about that guy?
Oh, for Elijah, I would say that's another diff 3. For Elijah specifically, it'd be a 3. Occult plus intelligence to see if he has encountered, heard of Jimmy or encountered. Heard of would be a success. Critical is encountered.
I think I might burn a willpower for that, actually.
As he's rolling, he's just gonna kind of state his case. Because what better scout than a ghost?
Smith said, this is like, I don't know what happened down there. And, Malcolm says, oh, actually, I kind of get a weird sense of what happened in the ghost realm. Well, I didn't get because I traversed through various planes and whatnot, but the entrance that you all were thrown into was rather unstable. In layman's terms, there's no possible way to freely traverse in and out through a entryway that's unstable. And even if it were to reopen again, who's to say that it would be two-way?
Oh yeah, I don't think we should actually go in. I think that'd be a bad idea. That's why I think we should get a vampire that can talk to ghosts. This is a very good idea.
Okay, hold on a second.
Smith chimes.
Wait, I think Orange probably should go.
I think we're kind of getting ahead of ourselves here, because here's the thing, right? Father Elijah over here has a general understanding of these guys' MO. I feel like even if we were to just randomly, we were to start interviewing ghosts, which again, I don't know how feasible that is given the situation we're in right now. The main problem is that I don't really think these guys, I don't like, they just attacked several very public places. And as far as I can tell, we don't know if any of the victims are related in any meaningful capacity. So the bigger problem is whether or not we should even bother with interviewing them. For all we know, they don't really have much of an actual motive. They might just be trying to, wanton
the
murder,
interview wasn't
stuff.
I wasn't actually thinking interview. I was thinking getting them to scout.
Oh, getting
scout.
Smith does.
Yeah, remember that. Sorry, I do want to mention. Remember that the carriage guy mentioned that he did he didn't do scout. Oh, did he say he did scouting jobs? I thought I remember there being scouting jobs for the ghosts that Jimmy did.
He did. However, Smith does have something to say on this matter. Well, the thing about Jimmy is, for the last, even before I was stationed in Cincinnati.
Oh, I will say, by the way, the occult role, he did pass, but he's only heard about him.
The thing about Jimmy, I'll explain it after that, is that ever since I was stationed in Cincinnati, he's been holed up in Minneapolis. There's a thing going on with his family. Apparently there was a coup, and there's rumors that he's locked himself away inside a part of the mansion, or the family mansion over there. It was all a ordeal. I haven't had the chance to hear about it because I've been in a magic basement of a bus for a while now. Not to mention, when I initially was undercover, I was in too deep, and all communications with other people were cut out for a good chunk of time. And it's also, Father Elijah has also heard of this mystery of Jimmy. He is a very powerful member of Hecata, known to actually be able to walk around the realms of purgatory. He's known in the vampire world as, although he is a bit of a necromancer, he also makes a lot of his money and influence by letting some vampires communicate with various people who have died, as well as him rumored to use these experiments and these ghosts to spy on his enemies.
Okay, so you said he was hiding out in Minneapolis? Was that
yeah, he's hiding out in his room in a mansion in Minneapolis.
All right,
guys, we gotta go to Minneapolis right now and completely derail what we're doing.
All right, Ed is gonna
just
make
like
one
that
more
time you said we need to go to Iraq.
You see, that was a very good. You see, that's our next destination. All right, Ed is gonna make one more suggestion based on more so just a fun thing that I'm not really expecting to go somewhere, but maybe it could. Well, can the demons smell the bad guy stuff? What does chat say?
Hey, chat. I'm getting a vibe that they're formulating some kind of response, so I guess they can hear you too. That's
can Elijah kind of see the gun and see what's up with it? What kind of roll would that be?
You want to see my gun with demons in it?
If you touch it, you will hear them, but if you observe it, you can make an occult check to see if you can tell that something's unnatural. Yeah. However, this will be at a difficulty...
Or you can notice she's talking to it.
Or this difficulty, I would say, unfortunately, a difficulty 5, occult plus intelligence. Because the supernatural entity is a bit trickier than usual.
I think I'll skip out and I'll just have Elijah question stuff about it since he isn't unfamiliar with it.
Okay. Hold up a second. We're getting Okay, hold on. Let me cut you out right there real quick, Mr. Elijah, because I do seem to be getting a mysterious message of sorts. I have been told house murder, hidden beast, eye gouged.
All right, so that was very helpful.
Assume that gun right there is rather supernatural in nature.
Yeah, there's like 5 demons in this.
Demons.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's what I was told, or some kind of. Kind of think of it. I kept meaning to ask, Mr. Arkham, you know a good amount about, like, messing with spirits and that kind of stuff. Could you, like, move these to something that's not a gun so that way I can, like, communicate with them in a way that's, like, more efficacious than just holding out a pistol and being, oh, magic conch shell, will I ever get married?
Will they be okay with that? Should we be upsetting the demons?
What occult-shaped role would this imply?
This would be occult plus intelligence.
Plus manipulation?
Actually, or plus manipulation. In order to, but if you want to truly move these entities, this would be at a difficulty, like, 7. However, if you want to have this at a reasonable difficulty, you would have to do it after this event goes down and just host a ritual with Arkham and maybe one other person who is gifted in manipulating a kind of supernatural magic.
Well, I can do... Wait, alright, so... Should I roll now? Is there going to be a consequence if my roll is not good, or is it going to be just I can't do that?
You can't do that. That's the worst case scenario. Is that it's a done. That's the worst case scenario.
That's only 2 10s.
That you get 4, 5, 6. That's a 6. So you feel like.
Well, it's 8.
There's
10s.
There's an 8. That's a 1, 2, 3, 5. So you feel like you can have an idea how to move these spirits, but not at this moment.
I think I can take care of it, but it's something that will require some extended periods of time.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, cool. We can worry about that later then.
We can table this discussion.
We're gonna find out, like, Steph leaves the gun at the bus and she still hears the demons, and it turns out she's just cursed now.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be fine with that. At least have people to talk to.
And just starts spontaneously vomiting.
Because we're so quiet, usually.
I mean, but like on a personal level.
Steph's probably said that out loud, so Elijah's just gonna cut in saying, like,
you do not want to mess with forces like that, child.
I know.
Alright, so should
let's
we go
not be
investigate?
paternalistic. Just because she's younger doesn't mean she's any less bright.
I'm in my
Forgive
early
me.
30s.
I meant no condescension from it. However, look at from my perspective. I am most likely double, well, at the very least, double your ages.
Oh, it's nice to feel young again.
Anyways, so we don't have much of a, we can't really easily identify much of a pattern other than they picked pretty inhabited locations, or at the very least there's a, well, like, what is it? We've got, like, what's the word I'm thinking of? We've got the church and we got the 2 main places along Main Street. Also, we were attacked a little bit, so I mean, if there was kind of a pattern a little bit, there's sort of like a, I guess kind of like a, and I don't know how else to put this, but like a little bit down the road from where we were going back towards Main Street, there's sort of like a, not really like a full rectangle, but kind of like a triangle-shaped-ish sort of general area we could start looking if we wanted to just kind of like trace. Yeah, no, like what AC is doing right now with his mouse, but like add another metaphorical dot a little bit further down the road from there.
We should probably contact the cameraman.
But that's only if they're still operating in that like area specifically. We don't know if they're gonna like stick to that place. There's an entire fucking like city here full of people.
Oh, we
So we don't know for sure.
You hear a voice.
Sounds like they're going north.
Keep that in mind. But you said there's a camera guy, like a guy with the cameras around the area.
Yes, he does lizard people conspiracies. He's very funny.
I mean, if you can convince the guy to give him his footage, then maybe we can see a little something.
I think I can think of a way to let's say coerce this man peacefully.
He's
He's a friend
he's
of
a-
mine.
he's a guy who is coming to differing conclusions with what we would call the same evidence.
Though he's a conspiracy theorist that completely got it all wrong. Is that correct?
Well, I mean, as far as I know, he thinks lizard people run everything or something.
So should we head over, or do you?
You-
have more exposition?
Why, do you know any lizard people?
You can head over.
Would
Oh.
Elijah know any lizard people? What
Uh,
kind of role is that?
Probably. I'm
Yeah,
unsure.
the
if-
lizard's real.
I also don't know World of Darkness.
Actually-
There's probably lizard people.
You can. Here's the thing. Because you're like a vampire, I will say for free that you don't know lizard people, but you know people who could take on lizard-like features.
Well,
Oh yes, back whenever I was in the Orient, I fought the Hengen yokai.
The
I'm
other
slightly familiar
vampires.
with people who can take on appearances of lizards. However, they are taking on the appearance of lizards. They are not lizards themselves.
Oh, I hate the fairies.
Dude,
So you.
can't just say
So as
that.
you all.
I'll say it again.
So you all say this, and you arrive at the house with
We all say this, and Ed says it again.
with the camera.
We all say a
And
bunch
the
of
Before we left the
then we
bus,
go to the next. Then we go to the house.
You are in the
Before we
bus
get
still. So yeah.
before we leave the bus, real quick. Malcolm, I believe your name is.
Oh yeah, real. What about that lot?
Would you mind if my good friend Jay stay here for the time being? I wish to not put him in risk.
Oh, understandable. We have plenty of people in this little vehicle of mine that we don't want to put at any risk.
Do we have more spots in the basement?
Yeah, we've got to be running out of room on the bus.
Father Jay can just sit up. Well, sit around here, and
We have a lot of seating downstairs as well.
you won't mind, will you, Father Jay?
Seats are mildly comfortable.
I don't think I'd mind too much. Also, lads, after this adventure, I'm gonna have to do a fun little bus ritual, and but that's all besides the point. Well, not after this little stint in this town, but yeah, you can stay here for now.
I'm curious, AC, how big is our basement? The place that we've been stuffing Smith? Have we upgraded it at all? I know we haven't during any of the sessions, but narratively.
It feels slightly longer. It feels longer.
Oh, did you have another question?
My only thing was just Malcolm saying, yeah, I just have to do the bus ritual sometime and give us a little extra room. But yeah.
Appreciable.
Thank you. God bless you.
I've been
Alright, Ed gets his
one
tinfoil
thing I want to
hat up.
note, because I didn't actually point this out earlier. So you see from the Fugi, Elijah has a cane. He also has a metal briefcase
Oh.
that he's going
Is
to
it
grab and pick
handcuffed
up
to
in.
him?
He's got the
No.
Killer 7.
Oh, what's in your cool metal case? Oh, I'm also going to put the big metal case down when we're in the bus.
Oh, the mystery box.
Yeah, the big heavy metal metal box that I don't need to carry with us at all times.
The hip.
It's been a minute. Mind if I hit up that box real quick before we go? Actually, I'm kind of curious.
You hit the box, and it gives you and then and then various items flash, and then a paper comes out of it saying try again much later. Sorry for the inconvenience.
Alright.
And a drawing
I mean,
of a teddy bear holding a Allen wrench, confused.
I write on the page, "It's all good, buddy. Take your time," and then I write a little smiley face on it, and then I put it back in the box.
Actually, I am curious. Is the box wood or metal? The mystery box.
Wood.
It's the fucking one from COD Zombies, so yeah, it's wood.
Noir, you asked Elijah what's in the box, right?
Yeah, what's in the box?
Elijah kind of gives like a little bit of a smirk. Will you indulge me in a little bit of a joy that I sometimes have? Elijah's gonna set down the briefcase. Which one of you is the strongest here?
I guess Jerry.
Probably
he
him.
looks over
yeah.
at Jerry.
Gerald.
It's either you or me.
Would you mind trying to give this a lift?
I could give it a try, yeah.
So,
Out of character,
AC,
what is
do you
Jerry's
mind
strength?
if I set the difficulty? for
You
this?
can set the
Five.
difficulty for this.
This
Five?
is going
Rather
to be a difficulty 7.
Oh, he melted Excalibur into this box.
Strength plus athletics or strength plus what?
I would probably say
Strength for sure, but I think athletics can. Athletics is running, jumping, and climbing. I think it also be used for lifting. Yeah, I'll just say for easy. I'll just say athletics. Yeah, athletics plus strength is officially lifting or smashing things. Oh, lifting things.
We'll use a willpower. Nope. Damn.
you got 2 10s though. Isn't that like a success though?
Does he cut the pound?
Tens are two tens would be a 4 with our rules.
4, that's it. Well, it does say 5 for a diff 7.
So that's 1, 2, 4. That's a 4.
Oh wow. Okay.
That's regardless. You lift it and
Oh, since I will say I will take over this because this is kind of a bit that I kind of did myself. So Jerry kind of tries to kind of lift it, and you're like,
shit, what's that made out of?
well, it's a standard case itself. It's what's inside that's interesting. And you see Father Elijah pick it up with like no problem. Let's say there's a lot of stone in there.
Sure.
Briefcase full of rocks.
Yes. So I might change this because I looked this up. Apparently stone is able to hide metal.
What?
Yes,
Really?
traditionally, that's
No.
where metal lives.
Wait,
In
is
the
the
stone.
briefcase made out of stone? Is it hiding a metal?
No,
What?
there's like a compartment of
I
stone.
mean, I guess
Listen,
metal does hide
Presume-
in stone.
My
yes.
takeaway was there's something inside the stone,
Well, if you're fortunate
spiritually
enough,
or otherwise.
well, if you're fortunate enough, you'll be seeing it used against, let's say, rowdy group tonight.
Okay.
Let's go make evil die tonight, then.
So we'll go ahead and take off then.
All right. Ed gets his tinfoil hat and readies himself to meet his friend.
So
Well, I will say, like, we can kind of see this while we're kind of like on the way there. I was going to say, I feel like there's something like. I mean, I feel like these guys are kind of interested in like taking us on, like, you know, one-on-one per se. So
I don't know
I mean,
why
how much
one-on-one.
effort? I wouldn't necessarily say one-on-one, but they're interested in like courting us in a proverbial sense. So I don't see why we don't just, egg them on a little bit. That was just my other thought.
Look, if they want to try to take us one-on-one, I say we just fucking jump them and be done with it.
I mean, they might be trying to jump us. Also, I don't know how we would even egg them on. We need to find them first.
We don't exactly know how to get hold of them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. In front of you is the conspiracy house with the camera set up and
House of Mouse.
Alright, so I think I should probably take the lead on here. He trusts me. Is anybody following me? Get your tinfoil ready. This guy's not.
I think we can stand at like a reasonable distance, and you can do all the talking for this next bit.
Alright.
And he
I would like
claps
to
his...
accompany.
Alright.
And then he wraps up his head in tinfoil.
So Elijah and
It's
Edwin
really necessary.
Oh, yeah.
approach the house. And you go to the front, and you don't see anybody peeking through the windows.
Ed is also gonna say,
Alright, just follow my lead.
Alright.
So when you see the door in front of you, what do?
I knock or ring a bell, whichever he's got.
You ring the bell, and at first there's silence. Upon ringing it again or knocking, you do hear footsteps. And you hear the sound of the door unlocking. And then nothing else.
Well, perhaps it's not. Perhaps he wants us to come in.
I'm gonna kind of like knock again, see if there's any response.
There is no response.
I'm gonna like crack it open, kind of look in.
Hey, we need to talk.
You look through and you see that there is a mess. It looks like no one's there, but there's
now.
plates
Whenever
on the
you say
floor.
miss, do you mean okay? So you mean
Like-
like not blood or anything?
Signs of a struggle.
No blood that you can see from here, but there is plates knocked about. There is just some food spilled on the floor.
All right, I'm gonna radio in to the crew.
Alright, guys, there's might actually need the crew. There's shit. Something happened.
We're standing like 10
while
feet
he's
away from
doing
the
that,
building, I can see him in
Elijah's
the door.
going to immediately advance forward.
I'm gonna just follow along with him.
You advance forward, and as you do, you see the door close behind you.
Ah, come on!
What can Elijah roll a wits plus awareness to see what's up?
At a difficulty 5 by default.
Oh shit. Well,
While he's rolling, it's gonna just say.
I don't think I can make that roll actually.
Maybe we won't get to talk to our ghosts after all.
Let me.
Unless me being in the VTM system makes it a lower roll.
I'm saying if you have any abilities that would let you see or sense better.
Do you have a vampire character sheet in front of you right now?
Yeah, I have a VTM character sheet. I'm going off of that now.
Sick.
No, I do not, unfortunately. It looks like I'll be up shit creek.
Hey, can you cut open windows without making a loud noise?
Well, here, let me give it a shot though.
You try to sense
maybe I
it.
get a crit.
Actually, you're inside. I can play this.
How far away is the crew, by the way? Like, I assume that they're, like, not far behind us.
The crew is in the bus, but the bus is like parked right outside like the house, so the crew is pretty close, but not inside.
I was kind of planning once the door opened and like shit was kind of fucked. I was planning on going in there. I kind of tried to get that out there real quick.
Oh,
like.
you know what? I'll actually give you a little bonus. Description. So Steph rushes the first to rush out there towards the steps, and the moment you go in, you see the door close, and
Wait, the moment Steph goes in or the moment we go in?
the moment you guys go in, the door closes, but the door isn't locked. You hear the sound of you see the door lock, and then you see it unlock. After,
I did.
almost like it's also inviting more in.
So I did roll that in chat, and I think that's a succeed.
So when the door unlocks for Steph, you notice something you didn't. Footsteps. You're hearing footsteps going right past you, but you don't see anybody.
Elisha would like to almost like grab who's ever there.
You go to reach out to grab, and you grab onto cloth, and then you see the door swing wide open, but before Steph could even touch the doorknob, and before you, someone pops right in front of you, as if they popped into existence. And you hear them laugh. You got me.
Elijah's immediately just he's like right in front of Elijah's face.
Zeke looks upon y'all, and he pulls out something from his coat pocket. And it appears to be what appears to be a worn Valentine's Day card. And he is holding it out in front of you, Edwin, and Steph.
Okay, wait, Steph is with us?
Yeah, Steph's with you guys now.
I thought the idea was like we got put into a pocket dimension and we were separated.
Does Elijah still have hold of the guy?
You do. He's holding the card to Elijah's face, but Elijah's hand still firmly grasp onto the coat.
Elijah is just going to say, "You." And then he's gonna immediately roll the head, butt him in the nose.
All right, strength plus brawl at difficulty 3.
Oh, okay. I can probably.
Also, is our crew just surrounding him now? They're like right outside the door.
I'd say the crew is coming in.
There was a difficulty 3, right?
Right.
I think that still succeeds. So
you bash your head into his nose, and you definitely feel his nose break a bit, and it sends him flying towards the wall, and he slams himself against it, and you hear him, when you go to headbutt him though, something's off. You headbutt him, use nose breaks, but he is able to fly out of his coat. But you do get the guy. You do hit him. And you notice that there is blood pouring down. He's like, the old Reverend packs a punch still, but I'm not looking to engage right now. And he throws the card towards you, and he punches the wall behind him, revealing the outside, and he leaps through.
What kind of roll would I have to make in order to fucking coolfully catch the fucking coolfully? Fucking cool, like grab the card as he takes it.
Skillfully. This would be a very low check. Like I would say a diff 2, probably a dexterity plus athletics.
If you want to do it real cool, make it performance.
Dex plus
That's not an actual suggestion. That's not an actual suggestion.
Yeah, Dex plus athletics.
You gotta sex
diff
up that
2.
roll a little bit.
It turns out Elijah failed.
So, you go to catch it between your fingers, but the card slips through and hits you in the face. However, when it does, you notice that you feel something off. Although it doesn't do enough to do any real damage, you do feel like that the corners of this card are very sharp. Enough to where if he intended to throw it with killing intent, he probably could have fucked somebody up with it. So what do you do with the card in your hands?
I'm going to examine it.
You examine the card, and inside is coordinates. You see various photos pinned to it of various gruesome murders. And then you see the words written in the letter. We've been waiting for you. To finally to show off our best masterpiece yet. And head here, and you are given a set of coordinates.
Oh God, there's a hole in the.
Wait, how big is the hole in the wall?
Enough for that guy to jump through and leave.
Was that caused by Elijah headbutting that guy?
Shaped hole.
Okay, so when you headbutted him, it cracked it a little bit, but he elbowed the wall behind him to further damage it enough to cause a hole. So it was
Dang.
Guys, I think we gotta scram. The cops are probably gonna come any moment, and we're already here.
What about your friend?
I'm starting to wonder how we've had so much success killing vampires up until this point.
Oh, he's not really my friend. We're just mutual acquaintances. I think he'll be fine. He's probably dead. We gotta get moving.
Scream if you love being alive!
you hear like a scream from you hear someone scream from the basement. I have a protective bunker.
All right, cool.
Just gonna walk over.
You did seem like the type to have a panic room.
You notice that the door to the downstairs, when you go to open it, there is you notice that downstairs there are what appears to be laser pointers, like covering pointing at the doorway, like it's supposed to be a laser grid.
Wait, are these from those fucking spy kits for kids?
No, they are you see that there's paw prints on them. They are from the pet store.
Oh, gee, that's even worse.
I don't know if that's worse. I'm sure those things are probably good. I'm sure they do the trick.
You're probably safe. We got rid of the lizard aliens.
You notice is that, hang on, and then you hear the sound of something, and you realize that this entire time in the basement, that in the wall was a mounted machine gun, and you see that, and now that you've heard the sound of it moving, you see it turning away from you.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
I gotta use that.
I did.
Wait, did he?
There are bullet holes in the fucking floor right next to it, and there is blood. But you know,
it didn't work. Fucking Jesus Christ.
Alright, so we should probably head over to meet our friend.
So, you gotta head down to the coordinates.
Wait, are we meeting up with the insane guy? I figured we were gonna ask him what the deal with the house was.
Yeah, oh, yeah, you're gonna ask him. So you're asking you ask the guy what the deal with the house is. Any response? This house is to protect from government spies, the NSA, CIA, MI6.
Okay, but it was all messed up.
China.
Okay, Dale.
All of China?
Lizards.
The lizard did this to your house?
I believe.
You said it was all wrecked, right?
I was wrecked.
Would you say you were attacked by an invisible man?
That I was. I believe him to be an agent of the government. sent here after my very disparaging messages on social media about who's really funding the government.
Hey man, listen, can I just say something here really quickly?
What is it?
I'm gonna look him dead in the eye, put my arm around his shoulder.
You can't put your arm around through the fucking door he's behind. You just see like a fucking bulletproof glass panel where you can only see his eyes looking back.
I'm metaphorically doing this right now. I'm gonna tell you right now, the government absolutely sees everything that you post online. They don't care.
No, they do. That's how they get you. Don't you understand?
Can you stop trying to make him more mentally ill? No, they really
Elijah
don't.
is going to walk up to the door.
If the aliens are right, I believe I'm on to something real special. You see, beforehand, I got a hold of these special files. I believe.
So Elijah's gonna come off and.
I have a question. Wait, hold on. I got a question. Oh no, go ahead. I guess.
No, go ahead if you have a question.
So are the aliens working with the government?
The aliens are investing in the government, buying up all the media, trying to cover up the horrible actions that aliens have been doing to us. And aliens have been going around slaughtering our people. They've been hunting us for sport. They eat our babies. They drink blood. They harness, look up adrenochrome.
Really quickly.
So,
okay, honest question. Wait, hold on. But Father Elijah, hold on, just one moment, please. Hold on. How do you feel about corporations?
Personal assistants of the aliens.
Okay, hold on a second. Now, what if I told you that?
This is important, Joshi.
Now, I just need you to, cut out the word aliens and personal assistants, and you'll get a lot closer to the truth than you think you might be. You gotta understand, it's just the corporations doing the baby eating, actually.
So...
I mean, not even that.
Now, while all of this is being done, Elijah's walking up to the door. He is mad right now.
May I help you, Father?
If you know what's good for you, you will come out of this fucking room. Can I roll an intimidation for that?
Yes, you can. This will be an intimidation. 3 intimidation plus. Depends on.
Really gonna rattle the door.
You didn't even ask him nicely. Damn.
It depends on how you're gonna go about this. I would say manipulation if you're going to lie about what you'll do to him. Charisma being if you want to tell him what you'll do to him. Or strength if you're going to bang on the door with superhuman strength.
I'm gonna bang on the door.
So that will be strength plus intimidation.
You see, the cool thing is that I found out that vampires in VTM have a special thing where, guess what? Because of a certain thing that I took called fucking presence, intimidation rolls get whatever I have in that, so I get to add 2 additional dice.
Wow.
So that's strength plus intimidation. So that's a 3/3. So 3, 6. Okay, then I add 1. What difficulty was it?
3.
My man is working for the glorporations. That's right.
Type shit Viscous is saying why he's.
Yeah, Viscous type shit happening.
Viscous glorped 2 years worth of goo into the final Deadlock release.
How courageous is this man, AC?
The door, you bang on the door with superhuman strength, and you're like, yeah. Coming from the figure.
Does he come out? Yeah.
He opens the door. And you notice he's doing the hand cross thingy that I already forgot the name of again. Where he's putting his hands to the sign of the cross with his fingers.
So he's gonna grab the guy by the collar of his shirt or whatever. I want you to listen to me, child. If you value your life, you will leave this place.
You notice?
You will run, because if you do not, they will come after you and kill you. Believe what you want, but I have a duty here.
He's just kind of making undecipherable noises, but when you let him go, he like crawls on. Okay, not now. He crawls on the ground on like on his hands and knees, and he like scurries away, and then you see him kind of getting up the stand on the steps, and then he just kind of takes a breather. Yeah, and then he runs further.
I mean, where do you think he can go? I think this is his house.
I cannot. As for the rest of you...
Does he just run from, like, one safe room to another?
No. So, real quick. So, while you guys are asking Elijah a bunch of stuff, Elijah's going to go...
Like, you do the zip it noise, like the zip it thing with your hands, like, shut.
Elijah is going to say,
you gotta do the cut it out like David Coulier.
This is a much more closer problem to me. It involves my last relative. So
that guy involves your last relative?
What's the...
With difficulty 4 willpower roll, not to just lose your shit.
Willpower, so okay. Yeah, what difficulty again?
4.
Fucking Edwin's just gonna go as he like gets like Team Rocket out of the house.
Oh, so is it? I am going to do a. I would like to do a roll for myself if I see him getting aggressive to use my doll.
If you see.
Repel the unnatural.
Before he does, I have successfully rolled that, but before he does, how fast? What roll would it be for me to grab him by the collar or arm?
That would be a brawl plus strength. Difficulty.
Brawl plus strength.
What's Edwin's strength at?
My strength is at 2. I was thinking that he was gonna like just kind of touch the doll to activate it as he's being picked up.
Well, it's more about speed to grab it, more or less.
Probably stamina would be a better thing. What's your stamina at?
It's also at 3.
2.
2?
Alright. That'd be a diff 2 to grab him, but you can still touch the doll while you...
Yeah, because like my arms, if you're grabbing me, I assume you're just kind of lifting him. I assume that my arms are still free.
I imagine that he's grabbing him by like the coat, like jacket, and that your arms are free.
Alright, so would I do like a resolve and occult to see if I can repel him?
Yeah.
Alright.
Resolve and occult? What would that be?
Because I also have a specialization in vampires, I'm rolling 7 dice. What would the diff be?
Difficulty...
Would it be my resolve and cult combined, or...?
I think it would probably be... I mean, part of me thinks it would be your willpower, but I don't know what your willpower is at. Oh, yeah, I know.
It's at, like,
Introducing
7.
new layers of math was a great idea.
We never really considered, what's the term? Contested dice rolls?
So
I don't know how
that,
other systems
then I have,
do that.
if it's contesting willpower, he has 7 dice, I have 7 willpower, so...
Oh, you're tied. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah. How would it work for a normal enemy?
Oh, how would it work for a normal enemy? Let me pop that, let me pop the edges really quickly. Upon...
Default is half the creature's composure plus resolve, or just standard difficulty of the creature. So composure plus the resolve?
That's composure plus resolve is willpower.
Ah.
That's concrete, baby.
What's your willpower again?
Me? 7.
7.
Okay. So, yeah, I guess I'm rolling difficulty 7 there. Let's see here. Any 10... Oh, man, that is bad. I'm gonna willpower that. I got 1 success.
It's a reaction you want to hear after a roll.
That feels like this feels like a very innocuous thing to decide to start using your willpower for. I'm just saying.
Hey, what's a
I can't remember the last
TTRPG?
time. I can't remember the last time I burned through all my willpower in a single session. I'm gonna be honest.
What's
Shit,
the
I guess.
yeah? What's a fun TTRPG session without a bit of wasted rerolls? Also, nah, I fucked it up.
So you reach for the doll, but you notice that the being grabbed jostles it around a bit, but it doesn't respond. And
Oh, do you mind, since technically I succeeded, do you mind if I explain how I operate this a little
can.
bit? So Elisha will grab Edwin and then, like, with his arm to his neck, push him against the wall, but not like in a choking manner.
Like
I want you to listen to me.
A hot, sexy way.
Abaddon.
I want you to listen to me. I am not in the mood for your goofy shenanigans. Someone very important to me, my niece, is in danger, and these are the men that are threatening her. I am not in the mood.
Yeah, I get it. It's just you kind of sent that guy off to God knows where.
I do not care.
I don't see how it helps.
I mean, he's kind of got a point.
You notice that the door is wide open.
Wait, what's the point?
No, I'm saying Joshy's got a point.
So you hear
Not Edwin.
the door
Elijah.
creak. Oh.
Elijah.
And
Elisha will let go of Edwin and let him fall to the ground a bit.
I legit don't even understand like why he's going after this dude.
so
Seems like a waste of time.
Elijah's not like talking about the dude. He's talking
Yeah, I
about
am.
I
Elijah
think-
doesn't actually care about the dude. He cares about
he
the guy
doesn't
who's
care.
trying to kill his niece.
No.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm confused is why like you told the guy to come outside of the door. Like that was
Because
the
he's in a dangerous location. Like they've
Well,
very
Elijah-
like, there was a
I will explain a bit of the thought process. Elijah's not in the mood to fuck around, but that's also him being sparing, because like he's like, you better leave now or you're going to get hunted by who's ever left over by tonight.
yeah,
So
like
you better fucking leave.
we don't even know why they were here, so that's kind of the thing. Because the dude survived. Like the dude wasn't even hurt. Like he was safe. He was in like a safe room. They didn't get
and
him.
the safe room is open now.
Plus he had the machine gun.
But also, I
Uh,
imagine it wouldn't be that difficult for 3 vampires to break through bulletproof glass. I don't know.
It's
The-
just that
The
they
door.
didn't like. Otherwise, I feel like they would have gotten him.
The door is open.
The safe house door.
Yeah.
Well, we might as well explore.
And you enter the room. And you notice something odd. There are various monitors. But they all say no signal. Like, and you can recognize these as CCTV monitors for the cameras. The ones that would normally be recording camera footage.
Wait, sorry. So they're monitors with cameras.
They're-
Sorry.
All
They're
the TV
they're
the-
monitors that
all the
record
CCTV.
the output of the cameras.
Oh, okay. Okay.
all the CCTV footage is down. I wouldn't be surprised if that means they got all the cameras.
Are they all down? I forget. If you
All of them
I-
say no signal.
Oh, okay. All of them say no signal.
Oh, we did know that he was the only one with a camera.
I mean, if this guy was literally the town's only like main form of surveillance, this is not a great look in terms of being able to find these guys easily. But I mean, also they did just kind of give us coordinates, so
Hell, I'm a bit afraid of just walking into whatever coordinates they give us.
I mean, yeah, but we're not really in a position to. I mean, like, how else are we supposed to? I mean, we have a general idea of where they're located, but I don't know how we can. I don't know how we can easily, like, circumvent them.
Oh, no,
Here,
yes,
is the
someone
guy
must have been.
still around? Because I was actually kind of hoping to question him.
If only we had somebody with a drone who could scout out the location before we went there.
True.
Like, I was kind of
I have
hoping to question the...
100% totally lost what little New York accent I was even doing for
I'll be
Jerry.
real, man. I didn't even notice it a lot of times.
I noticed.
It was very faint.
I noticed.
I'm bad with accents, though. Anyway, is the guy still around, Mr. Cameraman? Because I was actually kind of hoping to question him, because he was the local nut.
No, he went running for the hills.
He is. If you do see him, you see him like kind of. You see him kind of. I guess he'd be outside at the moment around the house. But when you go to question him, you notice that he's running away and he trips on like a loose piece of the sidewalk and falls and hits his face and he goes unconscious.
Damn it! Also, I thought you were gonna say he was just hiding in a bush. He just
Well, I mean,
went
it could be
hiding
worse.
in a.
2 cars could come and run him over right now.
Hey guys,
Can
it's
I-
Jamie. There you go.
And I tried to wake him up to see if he knows anything about the coordinates.
You try to wake him. It seems like he's out for a minute.
Can I use a medical skill?
But before you
Wait,
can
what
do,
was
a cop, you notice a familiar face shows up, looking down.
sake.
A familiar Yeah, what's up with him?
Elijah's gonna walk over. Officer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes, father.
Oh, yes, God bless you. It seems that we had done a welfare check on our friend here. Let's just say he's not necessarily in the right mind, and with everything going on tonight, we wanted to make sure that he was all right.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Would Elisha need to roll for that?
No, he's just kind of like, I try not to think about his activities and whatnot. Gives me a real headache. It's like,
So Elijah's gonna just immediately say, oh, I have found that out relatively recently.
Oh wait, where are these coordinates leading to? Like,
they lead to somewhere in the town. They seem pretty close by. The cop will cut in with, yeah, I'd be real careful with them. Another murder happened in the bar. It was on the news, but also there was a additional one that happened.
Okay, so when you say additional one outside, do you mean the other 2 that happened outside of the bar, or do you mean that there's a 4th one that's now happened?
4th one, unfortunately.
Ah, fuck. Alright, what happened?
Some real twisted display. There was somebody's, there wasn't a body to identify, but there was a, heart that was removed out of somebody. Just standing there on the concrete with a card and a array of flowers. One of our men tried to open the card, but it was one of those pop-up ones, and it was modified into what appeared to be an improvised... Well, I don't know how the damn thing works, but when the officer opened it, a razor came out of it and sliced directly through his jugular and killed him almost immediately.
Sounds like some clown shit.
Wait, sorry, what did the razor come out of?
It seemed like it came out with a card. A Valentine's Day card of sort. But...
some clown shit.
I apologize for your loss, officer. I will keep him in my prayers tonight.
Please do, Father. He was a good
May I ask
man.
his name?
His name? Officer Jones.
Alright, well, hopefully he'll be shepherded to heaven. I'm sure he will.
I'm sure he will too, Father. He was one of our very best. Even if he was a little woke, but I digress.
Well, Elijah's just gonna furrow his
Hand
brow
on
a bit.
shoulder, full arm length. Via con Dios, officer.
And Elijah's just gonna furrow his brow a bit and be like, I don't think the Lord cares if he's woke or not.
Are you gonna debate him right now?
Oh.
Is AC gonna need to put on his debate hat?
Debate
Officer
me.
Bowles, I like women and men.
AC, it's time to do the school project where you have to debate on behalf of the side you hate.
Jerry is only bet on one subreddit, and it's r/atheism.
Yeah, Reddit atheist Jerry.
Well, nah, you know, they got sorts of eventually, but you know, it doesn't really have a problem with them. You know, it just yeah.
Because like I could theoretically do a debate. I know a way to kind of just immediately help with it.
Well,
Can
Doesn't
we
mean
roll a
you'll
check
reach 'em.
to just? Can we roll a check to just make this guy woke?
All right.
I hope you guys
Here,
invest
here.
in politics.
Yeah.
Hold on.
it's not-
Actually,
AC,
here,
are you
here, hold
saying
on. AC,
the-
Wait,
let me
Joshy.
explain my role. My idea
What am I
was that
talking?
I was going to use manipulation and intimidation as a way to kind of make him, without like threatening him, but like kind of dangle the thought of like, you are going against the priest of God. Are you sure you want to question his word?
Yeah, that you
Well,
did
are
that
you the right-
before.
Well, are you the right religion? Are you the right Christianity?
It did before.
Are
No,
you
wait, hold
Mormon?
on.
Are you Catholic? Are you Protestant?
When
No, I just
if
listen.
you
They don't
if
know.
you hold
Are you
on,
Eastern
hold on.
Orthodox?
If you were put on trial for being Christian, would there be enough evidence to convict you?
I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna
Also,
roll
AC,
I'm just
are
gonna
you
roll that. All right.
are you telling me gay
I was
people are
hoping that would
political?
kill Joshy.
Do I need to revoke your woke card, AC?
Listen, he just said woke. You don't know what that entails specifically. You can ask him if you want to
Do
know.
you actually know what woke means, Officer Bowles?
Yeah, it's that
Yeah, I'm wide awake. I had
All that
14
gay shit.
coffees before
So
I
wait,
showed
what was the
up.
difficulty again? Amy?
four.
14!
No, four.
Why did you yell 14, Justin?
Because Jerry said I genuinely thought Jerry was going, yeah, I had 14 cups of coffee before I got here.
Officer Pulse
Like,
had
whoa!
14 cups of coffee.
Woke.
That is the most
It's okay,
undecided
they were
bigot
really
I've ever
small
seen.
ones.
Woke is
With
like,
before.
you know.
Yeah, there were those small coffees. I think they call them
Elijah-
espressos.
Elijah's going to place his hand on the officer's shoulder. No, good officer. I'm a servant of God. You wouldn't go against one that teaches his word, would you?
No, I wouldn't, Father.
Then you should know that God loves all his children equally. It does not matter who they love. He loves them.
Say something.
Uh,
It's not our place to judge.
It is not your place to judge either, officer. You
Oh.
must love them as family anyway.
Yes, Father. Sorry, just ever since it's been the divorce, it's just been easier to hate than to love. Just sorry about that.
No, it is perfectly fine. It is not too late. Please. Make a prayer tonight.
Will
Love
do,
your
Father.
neighbor as yourself. No other commandment is greater than these.
And then Elijah says, but your greatest sin was getting divorced.
Man, if this is, a part of me wishes this was like just 1 year later so I could have him
something
go on a
about-
Mom Donnie rant.
Something about this guy going, ever since divorce, it's been easier to hate than to love. Sorry.
He's saying that because he's also a little bit scared shitless after that. Like, I want to know, like, The Father Elijah is not doing this out of like charisma. He's doing this in the most intimidating way possible, and he's like got the actual fear of God in him right now.
Elijah's one of those fire and brimstone preachers.
Well, he's not loud about it, so it's more like a simmer.
Well, he can get loud.
He's gonna lean in and say something fucked up, and it's gonna change you forever.
Oh. Yeah, sorry about that. But the crime scene's it's nearby the old one, but, do shepherd them tonight.
I will, officer. Remember, love thy neighbor.
Will
no matter
do.
who they are.
Make love to your neighbor.
I can't believe I fucking fixed a fucking anti-woke chud.
Wait, did you actually fix him or did you just scare him off? That's the thing.
What is it, AC?
Well,
Because I got the idea of I put the fear of God into him.
he is scared, but a part of him looks a little sad. You don't know for sure just yet. But you see him return to his cop car with truck nuts. Drive off.
Truck nuts
Because, like,
on his
I'm
cop
looking
car.
at this guy and thinking of all the people that I've witnessed that are, like, the conservative types, like, that would not be a diff for. Those people ain't changing their minds anytime soon. That's, you know, I don't want to backseat.
Well, he's a small town
probably
man.
would if a scary motherfucker did it.
That's my personal trauma.
Here's the thing,
however, so.
you don't know if he'll change his mind, but you know that you definitely shook him up a little bit.
Because, like, they're the Catholic that
Maybe
say,
you
nah,
woke
the
him
Pope's
up.
wrong.
Yeah, but the Pope's not there with his hand on his shoulder, with like red eyes looking into him, being like, "No, you wouldn't go against the man."
The Pope
of God,
doesn't shake
would
you down.
See, that's why I'm like, did you
I
actually
think
change your
Pope
mind, or
Francis
did you
should
just scare
start
him
doing
off?
that. That would be fun, though.
You should just start appearing in front of people who are anti-woke and being like,
It's gonna be
"Okay,
pretty
now
hard
let's
for
be
Pope
real
Francis to
here."
do that.
No, yeah,
Not
he's
Pope
he's
Francis,
dead.
Pope Leo.
Wait, was he dead in 2024 though? Actually, he might have been. Don't know.
He
Anyway,
seems pretty dead at the moment.
maybe
Alright.
it's a Week of the Bernie situation in 2024.
Alright, so we just scared off and knocked out the guy that
At least
could have
Pope
possibly given
Francis
us some
died
info.
last year.
Now I'm
Pope Francis
imagining
died last
fucking-
April.
Now I'm
Yeah,
imagining
so-
fucking the bald guy getting into his cop car. He just like takes a moment, you just see him rub his eyes, and then like the tears just start going, and he just drives off.
I'm trying
He just drives off, crying.
That was very succinctly put, Father. I was just gonna slash his tires when he wasn't looking.
Oh, dude,
Well-
real! We should still do that.
No, you
But I
want him to
wouldn't-
go away. You don't want him to stick around.
Well, I wouldn't be opposed to that idea. That does sound rather fun, but I must. But that is the younger. Rather than me
It's just the
speaking.
fucking Yakuza music.
so,
You
am
know, I learned
so-
something today.
so are we calling?
Edwin, I would like to apologize for my earlier outburst. Not that I feel bad for doing it, but
I understand. However, I would like to at least try to get this guy to tell us some.
Are we just calling it that we can't wake him up?
yeah.
We kind of came here for a reason. I kind of thought he was gonna give us some info.
well,
This guy's dead.
he's
I
not
feel like
dead.
something completely opposite happened
not
that
waking
also just
up.
happened to benefit us, man. Like,
Also,
I
are
don't
we just
think-
gonna leave him here in the grass? Like, are we gonna?
No, I recommend
We have
taking
to
him somewhere that
transport
isn't here, but I'll leave that to
He's-
you guys.
Are we
He's
putting
not
him on the
waking
bus?
up. I think he might have like a serious head injury.
Well, then you might want to take him to the hospital.
Oh, we're not doing that. we can call a fucking ambulance though.
Look,
Where
alright.
where is the nearest fucking hospital in this place?
Does this place even have a hospital?
It doesn't. The nearest
I think
hospital.
he's dead. I think he's just gonna die
Look,
here.
all right, here, wait. Ed has some medical experience. Can he just do a look at this guy, see how he's doing?
You can't
Elijah's
do-
going to just kind of say
Stabilize him.
under his breath, "This is why we need universal health care."
That's what I've been saying.
All right, so what am I rolling here to check?
Medicine
the
plus
Gold
wits,
Church's coverage
difficulty
list.
2.
We're going with wits.
Uh,
All right. Med is 2. Wits is 4. 6. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rolling. What is the diff?
2.
Yay.
Man, my rolls have been sucking, but I make it. I got 2 successes out of 6.
I'm
Alright,
finding
what's his
here.
condition?
He is. He seems to just have a head injury. He'll be a minor one, but he will be fine when he wakes up, from what you can tell. However, there is a note. There's a piece of paper in his coat pocket, kind of sticking out.
I grab it.
And it says, I noticed that it has another detail. It notice there is a drawing of an eye with a X over it. And there's a little letter, keep your eyes where they belong. And you notice, signed, and it just says the letter O.
Well, that sounds ominous.
0.
I was thinking perhaps we should question them. I don't know if we should do it on the bus. I don't think we should compromise the bus to this guy.
Controversially, I think we should just kind of keep moving because I don't really know what else we can get out of this.
I don't know, this seems important.
So,
Is there okay? So there's one more thing I want to do. It won't take much time. Could I just briefly do a roll for a house search to see if there's any important documents about the location of the coordinates? If you,
I'll just say there is nothing that says anything about the coordinates in the house. However, there is something I'll retcon into the letter itself, if I haven't said this already, saying basically telling you to meet them there and they have festivities ready for you.
Okay, so you're saying I can't check the house for anything else? Was that what you're talking about? Sorry.
Yeah, you cannot check
Or that
the
he should.
house.
All right. We can move on.
So you move on from the house, and as you do, wait, hang on, let me. You head towards the fourth crime scene, and you see the heart in a baggie, and you see that there's various people there. And
I'm not sure if we went over this before, but were there any bag heads? Was that something that the officer
Nope.
told us?
Nada. Not even a body this time, just a removed heart. And you see various people in the crowd. And you notice some of them are being interviewed about what they saw. And you notice something off about the letter. There's no words. The only words that you see on the letter that was left on the crime scene, which is being presented to other coroners, but the only thing you can see on it is just the words "made you look."
Where are these words?
On the card itself.
Oh, okay.
So what I'm gathering is that they basically just they threw us through a loop. This doesn't really have much to actually go off of.
However, as you're thinking this, you noticed somebody you hear some muffled screams, a muffled yell in the corner of you kind of hear it, and for some reason only you guys pick up on this. Nobody in the crowd does.
Elijah's gonna sprint towards the muffled noise,
You
Yeah, no, let's
you
get
all
fucking moving.
see
but like, in a way that's not gonna give like suspicious vibes in front of people.
you all
So
see
so we're like, so
You
we're
know,
just kind of like
casual.
we're speed walking basically.
you all see someone you don't recognize being held at knife point. And you notice that this knife is very ornate. Like, it's very, like, almost a ceremonial dagger. And you look at the person holding the dagger to this person's throat.
Oh,
Oh, before he does anything, Elijah's just. So is he like? How's he holding him?
He's holding this hostage with his hand covering the hostage's mouth, and his other hand is holding a blade to the hostage's throat. But it's bent at an angle, so it's also leaning on the throat and jugular. But it's not carving down yet.
You're gonna wanna drop that. This man's crazy.
I'm gonna point to the to Father Elijah there.
yeah, we'll fucking shoot you.
I'd recommend you let that person go.
Or
Did you say something, AC?
he said, or
Oh, he's being cute about it. He wants us to like threaten him and stuff.
Elijah. Let's see. Hold on. I have to look something up real quick. Give me a sec. I have a ability that I want to check. No, not Black Ops 6.
Not Black Ops 6.
They
I'm
probably
gonna-
torture someone in Black Ops 6 at some point.
What is
Alright.
Elisha currently doing? Sorry.
Elijah is going to Would could I finagle this to be a reaction? Something to that. His question.
You can do an action for this moment. So what is your action?
Elijah is going to see if he can immediately like close the distance and like grab the arm and lift it up away from the person's neck.
All right, this will be a brawl plus strength at a difficulty of 7.
Does Elijah
Oh,
have
well,
his
shit.
ability?
Well, can I hold on? Can I finagle it to where actually can I change that to where he's gonna use his cane to like effectively, you know, the hook on there, like it into effectively the guy's arm and pull it away with the knife.
You can do that at a 6.
With instead with what is it, dexterity and melee?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I was like, I have nothing in brawl. It's all in melee.
Can I do something to possibly reduce the difficulty through shenanigans?
What is your idea?
All right. So wait. Tell me first, what is Elijah currently prepping? I might have missed it. What is he prepping it? How is he prepping it?
So Elijah is going to like superhuman like speed.
He's
like
gonna hook the top of the cane under his hand to yank it out.
To yank it away from like the person's
To
throat.
disarm him of the knife.
All right. I'm
Yeah.
gonna try to do a Hail Mary thing and just. I don't know if the Muffin Man rules work like this, but Ed is gonna say, try to distract this person by saying,
Do you know who the Muffin Man is?
in hopes that it creates a muffin behind him that this guy can smell.
You notice after you say that,
I have another much stupider plan. Can I pull out my gun and point it at him?
you can try to pull your gun on him, but the blade is on his throat as of right now, so we'll have to wait until if Father Elijah could remove the knife. 6.
So I don't know if my Muffin Man thing would do anything.
It does make him.
Summon.
It might confuse him a little.
It does confuse him, and
I barely meet it.
And at first, and then Father Elijah goes for it, and he's about to yank it, and and the cane almost slips, but something strange happens. Something falls from one of the rooftops below. A muffin lands on his head, and it doesn't like hurt him, but it just disorientates him a little bit because a muffin landed on the face, and it's just enough for the blueberry. So the cane hooks into his arm perfectly, pulls it away from the hostage, and the knife is no longer at the hostage's throat. And Jerry, this would be a better opportunity to pull out your gun.
I pulled out my gun and I pointed at him.
I can't believe that worked.
What the
So,
Don't move, dickhead.
Muffin powers, huh? Didn't know that was a discipline.
I'm gonna pick up the
I
muffin.
wouldn't say
and
it was
offer
powers.
I doubt you're faster than a bullet.
Oh yeah? Do you want to make that bet?
Do
I'm
you?
unfamiliar with this muffin powers, but Elijah's then going to like take the cane and then like push him, like effectively stranglehold him against the wall with like the cane to his neck.
This will be a second Dex plus melee at a difficulty 6.
God damn! These are some hard
He's a big
rolls for
guy.
me. Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
Well, here's the thing. You've succeeded, so you don't know why it's this hard yet.
That is true. Probably
Can
just got
I-
lucky there.
So wait, he's struggling to get out. Is that the idea?
No, the idea is that Elijah's putting him to a
Or he's inherently
stranglehold,
dangerous.
so he can kind of hold him down a bit. With the
He
cane.
could be a little bit fucked up and evil.
Now
He
I
might
think
have
of-
a secret power that we don't know about.
I just realized. I think Arkham's Arkham's specialty would be actually like also work really well on Elijah.
So you said it was a difficulty 6, right?
Yes.
Alright, that's not my actual last willpower, but the last one I'm willing to spend. Okay, thank God.
So you manage to successfully, while he's in the middle of this conversation, you notice he said, when Jerry says, "You want to make that bet?" You see him smirk before you manage to perfectly wrap your cane around to his neck, and you manage to pin him on the wall. However, right during the process of you pinning on the wall, you feel like he tries to struggle fast at a rate that is like faster than usual, but you feel yourself kind of adjust for that speed before pinning him down otherwise.
It's a little
Is the
bit more
hostage- Sorry.
slippery than the
The
others.
hostage is away. The hostage was able to make some distance now that the stranglehold's been made.
Yeah, I was gonna do a goofy thing of offering the muffin to the hostage, but I assume they're not there anymore.
The hostage
Well,
is
it
still
did fall on the
there.
ground.
Oh, I thought you said they bolted.
They just bolted towards you guys, but away from away from the guy.
Ed will offer them muffin.
They are confused, and they take the chunk that landed on the ground and pull it off, and then like remove it, and then they run off.
Remember that the Muffin Man is your friend. Don't hurt him.
I really, I was pretty for it before, but when it was just us in there. But I feel like I feel like we shouldn't push the Muffin Man's agenda too much. Just gotta like keep it
I
like
think
nice and
I think his agenda is to give people
insular.
muffins.
How about you two focus on what's currently going on?
Good point. Let's do it.
Is he actually appearing there, or did you just bring it up for fun?
Um, up for your interpretation. Anyway, as you have him down, you notice this man laughs. Have I told you what my name is?
Scientist matter.
Osiris.
A fancy name will not save you tonight. Elijah's just gonna apply a little bit more pressure to the cane to his throat.
Osiris is a dead man.
Perhaps
Keep the
maybe
gun
you all
trained
will
on
be
him.
too.
Does he have teepees?
He does. And you notice that he stops struggling. You feel him stop struggling for a moment. Almost as if he's gone almost like he's kind of like letting go of any like energy. And it's hard to describe. Almost like he goes limp, but
An uncomfortable stillness.
An uncomfortable stillness. Like there was zero resistance. And you see
dead weight.
and you see you see something through the mask. Through the eye sockets, you swear there's almost a bit of a glimmer. And you see his face contort into a smile. And he goes to put his foot on the wall he's being pinned on. And anybody holding him in place will have to make a difficulty 6 strength plus either melee or brawl to keep him restrained.
So he's pushing back off the wall?
Back off the wall.
So I can think I was the only one, unless someone was helping.
Jerry helped, I want to say. Or I could be wrong.
Well, no, I'm pointing a gun at him.
Oh, I
Just
see.
stab his shins.
So yeah, I guess it'll have to be me.
I think Dr. Arkham is going to try going for that mask.
Is there any way I can try shooting him when he does this?
You can.
Is there no way to do that without also hitting Elijah?
You can hit him.
I will also ask, should we worry about noise?
Should we?
You
Maybe.
probably should think about noise. You feel free to fire the gun, but you should probably think about noise.
We are in a small town.
Noise is always a concern.
We are in a small town.
You are in a small town.
We're fucked, aren't we?
He's still gripped, right?
Oh yeah, it's just the reroll to see the secure it. So for Dr. Arkham, how are you going about going for his mask?
By hand.
So-
Manually.
So you're going to strength plus brawl to manhandle the mask?
I'm gonna, if it is spirit gummed on or possibly some form of part of his face, I'm gonna dig my fingers in and find out.
I'm getting the vibe that something bad's going to happen if we remove the mask. But that's
any attempt to remove the mask will be a difficulty 8.
Can I try to also punch his shins
You said it was a
with my
difficulty
gun?
6?
Oh, 6 to restrain to keep on restraining him.
I have barely got it by the
Yeah,
whatever the phrasing is.
So,
I shall burn 1 willpower.
Would it help for me to stab his shins
Nah,
with
it's
my-
nothing.
with my knife?
you may do that, but after I double check the results of Dr. Arkham's roll. So you reach your fingers and you go to pull on the mask, but you feel an impossible force keeping it on. Now, this is for them.
Like it's stuck on, or like there's an energy resisting it coming off.
Almost like there is a energy resisting any attempts to remove the mask.
I think we're dealing with some sort of magic mask.
And
Wait, actually, I probably could just try to stake him. What would that be?
About to be. Wait, wrong song. Try to find a good song here. It's like about to be a lot more difficult. However, strength plus melee. I think it would diff 6 maybe to stake him. But you notice that Father Elijah is holds him again. And you see him almost kind of struggle against this. Damn it. And
I am not gonna lie, you put up a fair fight.
So are you. But and can everybody make a wits plus awareness check at a difficulty of 5?
Alright.
4, so.
Pick a god and
Difficulty
pray.
5.
Yeah, looks
Oh
good.
man, I fucked that up.
So
You know what? Just to be safe, let me use some willpower here.
I got a.
Didn't
okay,
fail
wait,
by as
difficulty
much as I
5.
thought I was going.
you all.
I got a crit.
So Edwin and Arkham notice something. He reaches into his baggy. Notice that this man Osiris reaches into his baggy pants and he pulls out something, and nobody can tell what it is, but both Edwin and Doctor Arkham see it. He has a wooden stake in his offhand now, ready to strike at Father Elijah.
Can he contort his body in such a way that he could hit him with it?
You notice that, like, his arm is still pinned even while holding the stake, so he can't move it, but you notice that he's trying to, like, almost dislocate the arm.
Get that out of his hand.
I'm gonna try to grab for his wrist for somebody else to grab the thing out of his hand. Because Ed is not good at brawl, so he's going to try to restrain him instead.
And he goes, damn it! There's some really odd of options here. Oh, this is gonna hurt. And you notice he starts gritting his teeth. And then he starts to kind of like, not like fully clench his teeth, but leave his like mouth a little open. And you see that he's trying to feel around his teeth with his tongue. And
Hey, oh wait, sorry. Is it like all of us that were seeing this?
all of you are
Turn
seeing
my head
this.
away from him.
And for those who are successfully pinning him to the wall, you see an orb, almost a tablet, and you see him bite down on it, and you see him go to spit it out, and what he spits out appears to be a black smoke out of his mouth towards you all.
He's got a trick tooth too. This sucker came
I want to
prepared.
note that during this entire thing, Elijah doesn't even notice the stake and like the tooth thing. He's just so fucking like he's applying so much
Direct
pressure.
eye contact.
No, he's like trying to make this hurt.
So, even through the smoke, and even through everybody else, you hear them coughing and being blinded by it, but that's not enough to stop you. Your grip is firm on this monster, and you will feel, and you still feel him struggling and fighting back, despite it. And you feel him trying to wiggle his way around your grip, but you're stopping him at every turn.
Hey, honest question: do we want this guy alive? Just making sure here.
I mean, I feel like you're a more realistic response to me because there's like fucking a smoke enveloping the area and being blown towards your face.
How
We
much
want this
smoke
one
is
alive!
this releasing?
Enough
Should've
to
shot him when I
blanket,
had the chance.
enough to blanket the alleyway.
Oh, is it like a whole
Elijah
smoke screen?
is. I'm gonna go full demon mode with Elijah here a little bit. Fucking Elijah
Taking
is
off the
looking at this and
limiters.
being like, "I hope you escape this grasp. I want you to stop her."
Damn, all right.
Like
You-
Elijah's going feral a little bit.
So, I'm going to. I mean, like, I have like a general idea of where this guy is like pressed up against the wall, right? Because like the smoke is emanating from his mouth.
From his
He's
mouth.
still in there.
This will
I
lower
have-
difficulty a bit.
I have a Hollywood suppressor still with 4 good uses left on it, which means nobody's gonna hear this already extremely loud series of shenanigans. Can I just shoot him in the gut 4 times?
You at a
You
difficult.
see him?
You can barely see him, but at a difficulty 6, you can try to shoot him.
She
Constantly.
does have
Yeah,
her
no, I can-
glasses on.
I mean, there is the scary part of you might hit me.
I mean,
I
you
mean,
just
he
have
can
to
take
see.
a shot.
He's pressed up against the wall, right?
Right.
Can
And
I just feel my way to the wall and then shoot alongside it?
You can try, but the difficulty 5 is accommodating for this.
Okay.
So that's like it is still a higher than average difficulty, even with everything above.
So firearms plus composure, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
All right, don't worry, I got this. Ah, my dice. Yeah.
You also Elijah hears something directed at him and him alone from the person he is holding.
Yeah, here. So. Okay, thankfully I didn't have to use any fucking willpower for that. 1, 2, 10, 10, 6, 7, 9, 5.
You shoot the bullet, and you hear it pierce flesh. And Father Elijah sees a bullet like go past him. Although still angry and still holding the position, the bullets are going into Osiris. And the bullets pierce him. And Osiris then realizes, then starts laughing a little bit. And like he's like, it's like kind of laughing through like barely breathing because of the chokehold and his airways being destroyed. Oh.
Really gotta call it quits, man. Fucking hell.
Can I like throw down my gun and rush forward to help restrain him?
That would be way easier than shooting him. That's like a diff 3.
Alright.
Oh, I figured Jerry already tried that.
No, we tried, and then somebody mentioned something about noise, and then I didn't shoot him.
No, I meant restraining him.
Oh no, other people were doing stuff also. That'd be what, strength and brawl.
Brawl. Strength and brawl.
Okay.
Brawl. Strength.
Kick him in the dick, Jerry.
Damn, 4 shots to the
Probably.
chest.
It's a success with a margin of 1.
You also hold him against the wall. And he is going nowhere.
Strong bastard, isn't he?
Elijah is
You know,
like almost ignoring Jerry's existence, and when Jerry looks at Elijah, like Elijah's like, it's almost like he's not even there. He's like fucking
Got like
crazy.
shark eyes.
He's like he's
Peaceful
baring
game.
his fangs right now.
and the smoke.
He's going full wolf mode.
And the smoke does clear. However, Osiris is still continuing to smile, and barely getting any words out. You think that smoke was for you?
I pray it wasn't.
Oh, yeah.
Because I hope you know. I hope it is what I think it is.
And then you hear, sounds like someone's got themselves in quite the mess. And behind you all,
Ah!
Good. We won't have to come find you.
Jesus, tap dancing fucking Christ.
Sake.
you know, if you let poor Osiris go, I won't have to kill you all right where you stand.
Well, what you see as a storyteller, what would theoretically happen if Elijah were to like just kind of let Jerry take over restraining? Would Jerry have to then do a test himself then?
I would say that you restrain, and when you went to beast mode, you destroyed some of his bones. And it'll be like way easier to restrain because he has to regrow some muscles and like bones back before he can properly struggle. That will be my way of going easy.
All right. In that case, Elijah will kind of let Jerry take restraint on this guy a bit and take his cane off. And Elijah is going to look towards Zeke. I believe tonight you two will die right now. And I'm going to do the fucking sick thing here. Elijah's going to pop open the briefcase. And what he's going to do is flip his cane around. And I think I okayed this with you, AC.
Yes.
And he's going to open a small compartment. And what you're going to see is that, I think I have an image, let me pull it up. He's just busting this out now, because I think this might be where the session might end.
Iron Man suit.
Give it a sec, my PC's loading for some reason.
Get the drum roll out.
Fucking you're just gonna see the cane just kind of turn into fucking this.
Wait, from the briefcase?
No, he's putting like the top part on top of the bottom part.
Bloodborne trick weapon.
Oh, you know how long I've been waiting for this.
You know how long I've been waiting to watch you squirm.
You notice that there's a knife in Zeke's hand, and he throws it to the side, and he readies his bare hands in almost a claw-like stance. And his final words to impart is, before you encounter the boss himself, I just want to let you know that you talk about the clan of Toreador like that's the only thing I'm about. But there's a little bit more to me than meets the eye. You see, my final message to you all will be letting you in on a little secret. You all of us kind, we get too busy drinking on the weaker kind, human. But I answer the whole question of what happens when you get the guts and the cojones to feed upon your own. and you see him enter his combat stance, and the session ends there.
Good speech. I like that. That was a good speech.
Rather nice.
I've also been waiting to invoke the Muffin Man again.
I'm not gonna lie. This was like the first
Muffin
time in
Man
a
is
while.
just an ally now.
This is the first time in a while where like I'm like, oh shit, I'm very low on willpower. I stopped at 1 so I don't have the negative effect from losing all of them. But like I was like, shit, I'm out.
How much? Wait, you're out of 7 willpower?
Yeah, no, I rolled like shit there at the end.
You do know you restore them at the with each session, right?
Yeah, no. Like
Okay.
7. No, that's how many times I
No,
have to
he
use it.
naturally has a very low amount.
Oh.
Yeah.
As this character.
Also bad rolls, but also that's.
Oh right, you're doing willpower for like holding back rage or something.
Yeah,
like,
that too.
Not even that. It was mainly like it was kind of a combination of that, but it was mainly just fucked dice rolls sometimes there holding him back. I had to do it like I think 3 times.
Also, a fun fact about Zeke. That little speech I gave at the end there, I've been hinting at that since like he first appeared.
Yeah, I liked it. It was good. You did good. You sounded menacing.
Yeah.
Also, I was actually like Bone literally was legit confused why we were like yelling at the crazy guy. Because I get that you explained it, but just in that moment, like that wasn't just Ed being confused, that was me being confused.
Yeah, no, that's why, because Elijah was like, Elijah, like you guys are like goofing, goffing, and like 7 would have been like, no, I'm good, yeah, let's goof and goff a bit, but like Elijah's like fucking more.
It's a clear difference of personality.
I do want to mention like my goofing and goffing was to also like get information. Like I wasn't just trying to goof. I wasn't trying to stall or anything.
He is a man who understands through a joke.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask AC, is there a World of Darkness term for a vampire like this that feeds specifically on other vampires?
That would be what the World of Darkness would refer to as a diabler. Diablerie. The act of a vampire feeding on another vampire. In Camarilla, the most prominent vampire clan in VTM, diablerie is seen as highly forbidden, and you're basically marked for death if they find out you're doing it. Where some other groups may be different, also forbidding it, and then you have more murderous groups like the Sabbat and this one who don't really frown upon it and may even embrace it a little bit. But also,
go ahead.
But also, yeah, there are I have left plenty of hints for you guys to find out what vampire clan he diablerized, or what the clan of the vampire he diablerized is.
Do they get extra powers if they diablerize?
They get a discipline. They get like a discipline or 2 from the vampire they diablerize as well.
Yeah. I also remember that we did already go over like the part about like diablerie causing a vampire to be juice, so that's not a spoiler to mention that.
Oh
but
no!
Yeah, also it also juices them.
You see, luckily, World of Darkness rules are very close to True Blood rules.
Actually,
where do you think they got it from?
In lore, it lets them jump up generations, doesn't it?
Yeah, doesn't it do that?
I think so as well. Yeah. That's why a lot of Sabbat vampires will look for an antediluvian vampire so they can take their powers while they're sleeping.
Surely they will be able to fight the antediluvians and win.
Well, the idea is that antediluvians are asleep and they want to just get a free, easy feed time off of them. But sometimes the antediluvian wakes up and they get more than they bargained for. And also, it doesn't help that most vampires in the Camarilla spread the idea that antediluvians are not real.
Also, I forget, is there anything involving, like, whenever it comes to diablerie, like, if it's like a higher generation vampire diablerizing like I don't know, like 3 generations below them, or in this case increased generation, like does that do less? Does that still make them jump a generation?
I think it. I think
Like if
it
a
still
5th generation
does.
diablerized like a 10th generation, does that make them skip down to 4th generation?
I'm unsure about that one, but I know that it wouldn't be without its benefits. Like that's still something that would benefit you, but I don't know how it would handle generations. I think how generations work is you have to get somebody your own generation or lower. I could be wrong.
Also, aren't there vampires that also exclusively can only diablerize? That they're
That
like some freak mutants or something?
Diablerie is like the most addictive shit ever too. So some fall in the pitfall of they can only do that, but they are Sabbat members with very very low humanity to get to where they are.
I thought for sure I saw like a clan or something, or like a clan offshoot that was like explicitly could only diablerize.
That might be a thing. However, they're not as popular as their Anarch Sabbat or Camarilla counterparts.
Because I thought there was like one that was similar to like Pisha from Bloodlines, where she's like a vampire that can only like that has to eat the whole human. I thought there was one that had to drink from vampires, but I could be wrong.
Uh, I don't know if there is a clan. I'll have to look further into it. I'll get an answer by hopefully by next session.
Yeah, I don't think it's this guy though. The hypothetical concept I thought of, I don't think it's this guy.
Yeah. So what do you think about the big three? I will say,
I think they're cool.
this was designed. He was designed by Joshi. I just did the portrait.
Oh yeah,
I
here,
said
I guess
Barry
I'll top
Gibb.
the concept art real quick
Go ahead.
that I drew. If I can find it. Go ahead, Noir, though.
Oh, I was gonna say now you're starting to remind me more of Eric Clapton, which is far worse.
Oh no.
Oh, that's actually that's a lot more sedate. I like that. That's very good.
It is kind of funny. Let me. Actually, I already have this image saved, so I'll just pop it up from my computer folder, just on the big screen. For some reason, it says I don't, even though I do. So I'll just save this. Alrighty. So, for the viewers at home, this is Joshy's artwork of him. As you can see, it's a lot more like calm, almost like kind of calmer and colder. Though after like talking and like thinking about the character, I almost went for like a slightly more unhinged kind of look. Almost kind of, although almost kind of reminiscent of a cult leader. Like reminiscent.
I will say that like this was a general concept, and I had like an idea of him prior to this. And I had wrote him a little bit more sedated as well. Actually, I think I was equating him to speak like almost like the G-Man at this point. And then you sent me that portrait, and I went, that's good. And I kind of modified him a bit to be a bit more sadistic.
Yeah,
he's
a mega to that. I think the funnest part about this was I'll send AC something, and then he'll kind of send me back something, and it's like something a bit different, but I'm like, actually, let's go with that. Actually,
hey, you know what that is? That's collaborative storytelling right there, folks.
There you go.
Yeah, this is
smash that bell.
Our creation, and we also have one that is the second one, who is completely original, Osiris.
He's cool. I think he's really cool.
So I had only been.
I
think you only really gave me like the image of him, and nothing else. So like Elijah, I had to play Elijah a bit like he didn't know. But yeah, no. I remember. I sent AC. AC, I want to say something. If you could pull up my Elijah's like Fugi sprite real quick.
On
holding the cane.
On the big screen.
Yeah.
Here we go.
For people to see. So I want to note something is that I want to say, AC, I appreciate you like adding the color red to the cane, because this is the image. I photoshopped this because I didn't feel like drawing it. I sent AC this, but I didn't want him to focus too much on like the details there. I really like you added like the red bit. I think that looked really good.
Thank you. I felt like it wasn't just adding the detail from that. It felt like it was doing its own thing, and the color scheme just kind of fit the rest of the color scheme I had going for. Well, that you had going for Father Elijah, because I literally just ripped the colors from from your artwork.
Mhm.
And I felt like that I wanted to have the cane kind of have a similar palette to him, which is why I gave him the red handle.
It would also help it stand out from the black outfit.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, it would either have to be gray or black, and it would just blend in if it was black.
Also, something that I kind of didn't fully intend on doing is if you look at this portrait and then you look at his standing Fugi, his Fugi is kind of, although unintentional, fully way more in line with the art style of everybody else's Fugi.
Yeah, it's cool.
Another
Also,
cool detail that I did enjoy is that Elijah's not sitting; he's standing.
I'll have to take a look at it closer whenever I go back through the VOD. Speaking of which, how many points did we get?
I'll say 8. You guys got
that. So am I applying that to Elijah as well, or am I okay?
Because it's this 8, you apply it to Elijah.
We're at 307 now.
Alrighty, let me change the pin in this Discord to 300 and...
Maybe 6.
I need to buy some shit.
We were at 299 before.
We were at 299, and we got 8
7.
points.
We got 7.
No, we got 7 points. Okay, so it's
we got 8 points. We got 8 points.
We got 8 points. So yeah, it's 307.
Wait, I wrote down last time we got 7 points and with a total.
Yeah, 299.
Yeah, so.
Be 306.
No.
Wait.
No, wait.
Am I doing
9 plus 8 would be 7.
9 plus 8 would be 7.
Oh,
yeah.
Right, I'm adding 7. All right.
Alrighty. So we got 8 XP. And I apologize for the late start. A friend of ours. Also, hello there, chatter.
Hello.
Nobody died. 7 is
yet.
No one has died yet. 7 is currently hiding away. Our friend Zach, played by Mr. Roboot could not make it, unfortunately. And the reason why we started late was everybody was gathering, and I was thinking in the back of my mind, I think we're waiting on someone. And I was waiting on someone who I'm like, oh wait, we agreed we're gonna go on. And then
also talking about marathon.
But yeah, we have Father Elijah with us, played by Joshi, who plays 7, and
7 is still alive. This is a character swap for the moment.
And
if you want to know what happened, you can check out the VOD at AC Denton on Twitch and YouTube. I guess is what you would type up.
It is true.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Oh, there is some minuscule stuff I wanted to go over in some retcons that I said last time.
Oh hell yeah, let's go.
So I have definitively nailed down a birth date for Elijah. He was born on June 4th in 1965.
Wait.
He is
okay.
Wait, what?
I was checking to see if that makes him older than Dr. Arkham.
He's roughly 60 years old now. Is Arkham still older than Elijah? I forget.
If he was born in 65, then he is 2 years older than Dr. Arkham, which would make him 68.
Damn, that's crazy. But yeah, he was born in that. He tries to keep the appearance of a 45 to 50-year-old, but he's actually like eternally 25.
Also, one thing I kind of did is I gave the face, the cheekbones and the facial hair and little wrinkles, but with the eyes, I made them slightly larger to kind of reflect that despite him trying to look older, he is physically 20.
Yeah, he's 25. He's trying to look old, but he's actually young because he's frozen. From my understanding, how VTM explains it, you're effectively when you're embraced, you're effectively frozen like that forever. You can't grow hair. You can't like shave. Your hair will just grow back if you shave it.
You can't shit. You can't
You can't. You can't. I believe it goes to an extreme where like your fingernails will also be the same length as they were the day you're embraced. Like pretty much you're just stuck is what I read. Some other stuff too. I've changed the year. I don't think I no, I think I settled it on it. Yeah, Elijah's the one that killed Philip. Um Additional fun facts are Elijah was a lot more physically violent in his earlier kindred years. So what you're seeing is
earlier.
a way mellowed out version of him.
This is him on a good day.
Like, well, this is him on a bad day, but this is still like, I think the main idea is that he was fucking
You don't want to see them
rowdy as
fuck around and
shit.
bring back the real me.
Oh, back in my
Or sorry, bring
Clockwork
back the
Orange
old me.
days.
Elijah was supposed to be rowdy as fuck when he was in his early like kindred years. So he effectively kind of grown a little bit like that. He is there anything else? Oh, I could say this. His sister, who's Felicia AK7's love interest, mother. I gave her a name. Her name is now Amanda. However, your characters will not know that.
Amanda.
And if you ask me, Joshua, is there a naming convention behind these? Besides Elijah's name meaning, no. I just kind of chose these names at random. If I don't come up and say, like, this name has a cool thing related to it, then it's a name I plucked out of the ether. And went, yeah, that's good enough. Those are some retcons and then some additional fun facts about Elijah I wanted to share. That's the thing is that like, so the initial idea that I had for Elijah was I wasn't sure what type of weapon I wanted him to use. I think the initial idea I'd thought of is mainly a melee type deal, but then I kind of thought about like the briefcase and then a cane. And then I went, you know what? I haven't done a battle axe yet. How can I shove this in? And I talked to AC about this, and it's the reason why particularly I asked him like, would it be theoretically possible to have like technically a cane that converts into like a fucking battle axe?
So how does the briefcase work again?
So the briefcase, I think I created a diagram. The briefcase has like a basic level where it's like a bunch of like kind of minuscule stuff like Bibles and stuff. There's a first aid pouch in there, but it's just for him keeping blood vials. It is also locked by a number combination.
But like the case turns into the blade, right?
No, so what happens is he opens a small compartment that has the axe blade on it and he just shoves it on.
Okay, I thought the idea was that he puts the briefcase on
It's
the
in the
stick and
briefcase.
like a blade ejects.
No, it is just he just takes it, he just opens like the smaller compartment and just puts like the actual battle axe blade on it.
Yeah, I was thinking the Kirk hammer, I guess.
No, it's not that. It's just like a fucking... I did consider it, but I went like, but I want to go that extra mile and make it a little over the top.
I don't know, I think my idea is pretty over the top.
I mean, I guess either or. I mean, like, a medieval battle axe is a little fucking crazy.
I will say, it is pretty sick as hell.
It is cool.
But yeah, no, oh.
Oh.
Was that meant to be sent to me, AC?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's fine if it was. I didn't get to see it, so I don't think the others did.
I'll listen to.
I looked away, I don't know what you're talking about.
Also, additionally, I think I was going to say, Jesus Christ. The also fun fact is that I asked AC and I think he okayed it. I took a kind of a weird a mash of a predator type. Now to keep this fair, I looked at it deeply and said, okay, I see a general format. It's usually like 2 things that aid you, but 2 flaws. So I said, okay, I have to take like the 2 flaws, right? So the 2 flaws that I do, it's a mix between bagger and consensualist. And basically, I had taken the flaw. So usually, what is it? I don't have the rule set up, but bagger has like different like flaws. But the thing I decided to do was that it's still 2 dots, but I have 2 separate fucking flaws now, which come from consensualist, which is that I technically am under a 1 dot of masquerade breacher, and then prey exclusion as well.
What is predator type?
What is this predator type? I don't know what to call it. I just
No,
put
what
custom.
does it mean?
Oh, it means how you get your food, how you get your drink.
Yeah, you get blood.
For example, alley cats get their blood from violent struggles and all that.
Interesting.
And a cleaver.
The opposite of a consensualist.
And the Sandman will feed on mortals who are sleeping. And sirens will seduce people and sex them up and then feed on them.
How many are directly sexual and how many are allegories for sexual
Oh,
assault?
Siren's directly sexual. There's extortionist who acquires their blood in exchange for services like protection, security, or surveillance, where they're like, hey, I'll cover you and I'll cover for you. Wrong song. I'll even give you but I need the drink from you in order to that. You know, contract.
So it's a blood daddy situation.
Yeah. There's also we also got let's see here. Grave robber. Which are people who will drink blood from digging up corpses or working for mortuaries. Mortuaries. And there's roadside killer, and it's mainly for. And there's 2 entries.
You won't
for this.
believe what they do.
One of it's picking up hitchhikers and various people.
The other one kills roads.
There's also the one of the funniest ones, Trapdoor, which a vampire builds a nest and lures their prey inside, be it an amusement park, abandoned house, or underground club. The victim comes to them, and then where the trapdoor may play only in their mind to terrorize them, but it imprisons them to drain them slowly, or take a deep drink and send them home.
Man, vampires sound like they suck. No pun intended.
In plenty of ways.
So for Elijah, I will keep this brief. For Elijah, I took like a combination of the 2. I tried to make it to where it's not like I'm just taking all the best traits and going. I made sure that it took like equal amounts. So it's not like all the stuff. The only thing that I would say that particularly was kind of hard about this is that there are certain feats and stuff, well, certain disciplines, which is like kind of like they're kind of like a little bit bonus stuff, like perks essentially. So personally I find these a lot more like usable than like the hunters, if I'm being honest, sometimes. And one of them allowed me to add an additional 2 dice to some intimidation rolls.
Wait, what is more useful?
The disciplines in VTM compared to the hunters, like perk and some edge systems.
I would imagine so.
Because like I feel like they directly impact like the your actual stats. Like I got 2 so technically I would be only supposed to be rolling like for like what is it, intimidation and like manipulation. I would only need to really roll, I can only really roll 6, but because I have a presence and one of them is daunt, and my presence is at like 2, I get to add 2 additional dice to it. This is my understanding to it.
Man, I can't wait to learn about the powers whenever we do Wraith the Oblivion. We're totally doing it someday, guys. I can hope.
Yeah, after we do Mummy the
We do
Curse.
everything else and run out of things.
After we do, what is it, Prometheus the Fire, I think it's
I would
called.
do
Sorry,
that.
Or
Mummy
the
the Resurrection.
Created. Prometheus the Created.
The one where
I will
everyone's
say Geist the
Frankenstein's?
Sin Eater sounds
Yeah.
awesome.
Mhm.
I like the concept of Geist the Sin Eaters is also really cool.
I did like playing this.
Now,
stuff.
is there
After
one
we-
for Gilman yet?
After we do Exalted,
So, for Gilman, no, but you could bump into a bunch of them in Mage the Ascension. That's Cherlovia. Yeah.
after we do, what is this one? Deviant the Renegades.
Deviant, I heard that Deviant the Renegade is undercooked. I heard
What does that mean? What is a
I
deviant?
don't know. I clicked on it. It was on the
Deviant is what
White Wolf
Carmine is
wiki.
went through.
Hold on.
Deviants are the eye thieves.
I mean, they're
Oh,
not
right.
they're not only eye thieves, but the Deviant, the Renegade.
Deviant
that
the
makes sense,
Renegade
okay.
presents a game where the victims of experiments band together to bring down the monolithic organizations that twisted and warped them. Players take on the characters of the remade human beings who have been transformed into something else through the actions of human actors.
Your science experiments. Your mad science experiments.
Partially inspired by Kamen Rider.
Oh, really? I want
Yeah.
to see it. I've actually watched the first.
Yeah,
one
that
of
makes
Kamen Rider
sense.
Episode.
You need to watch. To understand the connection, you need to watch the opening of the first episode.
I did watch the first episode.
Well, there you go.
Shocker!
But
Yes,
This must be the work
that's-
of Shocker.
After all those, we can finally do Wraith. Also, I heard that actually, maybe I'm wrong, but I thought I heard that Deviant was actually kind of undercooked. Like it was kind of like crunched out or something. Maybe not crunched out, but didn't realize its full potential.
Squeezed out.
oh, before we talk further about this, I should probably hit the end on the stream.
Remember,
Squanched
just
in.
like that smash button.
See ya.